So, hello everybody. Welcome to another live stream. Since there's not going to be no One Piece chapter this week because we're on break, um, I thought to talk about the next coming Scarlet and Violet Pokemon TCG set, which is Obsidian Flames. I think the set comes out, I think August 11th. I'm pretty sure is when the set officially releases. Um, I know pre-releases are going to be starting soon, so that's really cool. So I guess I could just talk about the different cards in the set and see what I think of them, and see if they're going to be good in like standard and GLC, and I guess expanded too, because why not? Like expanded is a format after all. So we start off with the grass Pokemon. We have Oddish. So how you would say that in Japanese is na na non nanotaza nanotaza. Hold on. I think it's nantaza. I guess that's how you say that. Um, Please forgive me, guys. My katakana is very rusty. So its attack is Geo Ki Gen. Geo Kigen? Yeah, so Feline Fan, which is drawing, with which you draw a card, and then Stampede for 10 damage. So Stampede is Fumu. So I guess Fumu means Stampede, I guess. Yeah, so it's oddish. Like it allows you to draw a card, which is good. Drawing cards is very good. Then we have Gloom, so it looks like Kusai Hana. Kusai Hana? And the first attack, Tempting Aurora, so in Japanese will be Sasokaori. Yeah, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active spot. Leaf Step for 20 damage. So here's Blossom. Kirehana. So sleeping powder is Nemurizona, I think. Yeah, because Nemu means to sleep in Japanese, and you would conjugate it, so like any other verb. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over every single card though, but there's Shuckle, Subo, Subo. So Shuckle is Subo. Mushroom scent is Kinomi no Kaori. Kinomi no Kairi. Yep. Search a deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck. So, pretty good. So, kind of like Call for Family. So, I guess that Shuckle's pretty good in GLC. Then we have Surskit, Amitama. For 20 damage, flip a coin. If Tails' attack does nothing. So Lunge looks like Tobi Kakaru. So, yeah. Ooh, here's the Trevenant. The Orosuto. There we go. Orosuto. Force Spirit. So Mori. Yeah, Mori. Mori means forest, like Fukai Mori. Like the Inuyasha theme song. Well, the Inuyasha, I think that's the ending song. Yeah, the ending song from Inuyasha, Fukamori. Yeah. So as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, put 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon during Pokemon checkup. Looks like it's pretty good. Putting more damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon seemed that would be pretty good. Got Rowlet, Dartrix. Ooh, Decidueye EX. So once during your turn, you may use this ability. If this Pokemon is on your bench, switch it with your active Pokemon. Or if this Pokemon is in the active spot, switch it with one of your benched Pokemon. And then Hunting Arrow for 130 for 1 grass and 1 colorless. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I don't know if that's going to see any play, honestly. Just being it would have just switch. And then yeah. If this Pokemon is on the bench, switch it with your active Pokemon. Yeah, it's just a free switch. I don't think that's going to see any play. Bound Sweet. Amakaji. Amakaji? That's how you say that? Stampede, Fumu, and Reckless Charge, Tosu Geki. Steenie, which is Amama Iko. That's how you say that. And Aroma. Yeah, Aroma Serapi. Aroma Serapi. So, yeah, aromatherapy. Heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. And Razor Leaf. How do you say Razor Leaf in Japanese? So, Hasu Pa Kasuta. Hold on. Hasopa Kasuta. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Terrarina, Amagio? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Queen's Heal for 60 damage during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon cannot be evolved by playing cards from your opponent's hand. Now that card is very good. Being able to, like during your opponent's next turn, they cannot evolve a Pokemon. That's really, really good. Definitely in GLC. You're definitely going to be seeing that in GLC decks. For sure. Smallville. Mini Boo? Majin Buu, right? Like, I'm just kidding. Absorb, which is Suritoru for 10. Then we have Dollville, which is Orinio. And Sunny Wind is Ohisama Uidon? No, Uido. So Ohisama Uido for 30. And then we have one of my favorites from Scarlet and Violet, Alabola. Yeah, Alabola? Yeah. Ori. Ua? Yeah, we'll go with that. Healing fruit Iyashino Kajisu, which means healing fruit, I'm guessing. And then oil shot O Oiru Shio Shito. And then we have the Toadstool EX, which is Ri Kukura Ikukurage. Ikukurage. So looks like the effects protective fleament. So Mamori no Kinji. No, wait. Mamori no Kinchi. Kimchi, not kimchi. Kingji. And man, reading this is going to be so difficult. Kono Pokemon iru kagiri ineru gi ga surite iru jibun no Pokemon zen ien wa aite no Pokemon ga ikau uza no Kouka no u kenai. Looks like kenai. Su desni u kete iru ko ika wa nai kunai ranai. Holy crap. Could you imagine me reading that like if I was like in a Pokemon battle or something? So that was all of that means is prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Existing effects are not removed, damage is not in effect. And then the second attack, is it Koroni? Koroni Ra Sushiyu. Sure, we'll go with that. And then for 2 grass, 80 plus. Jibun no Benchi Kusa ineru Gigasu I Teiru Pokemon Kasu X40. So that would be Youngju. That would be Youngju. So Bame. So that'd be G. So Bame G Suita. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all those facts. I just want to my phone. It's easier for me to read it on my phone than it is on the actual card. Because I tried reading like the actual Japanese cards and it's really difficult for me to read. Weird, huh? Then we have Capsicid. So I'm not going to read every single one, but here's the evolved form of Capsicid. And then here's Scovillian. No Pokemon wa. So Scovillian would be Suro Uiran. Da Buru Tai Fu. Looks like Fu. But yeah. Then we go to the fire. Oh, he no Pokemon. Hikimasho. Yeah, we have Charmander. Hitokage. So I say Charmander. Charmeleon is Risato. Risato. Vulpix is Roko-en. Yeah, Roko-en. Ninetales is Kyuuko-en. Kyuuko-en. Entei is Iente. Iente. So how we say in English. Numo is Don Midu. Don Midu. Camelot is Pakuda. Then we have Victini EX. Strike for 30. You may switch this Pokemon with one for your bench. 2 fire and a colorless victory flame for 220. During your next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. Not really good. Daruma is Darumasuka. Darumasuka. Darmanitan, Hihi Daruma. Hihi Daruma. Heatmore is Kuritaran. Litwick is Hitomoshi. Lampent is Ryan Buddha. Because with the line, you stretch it out. And one of my favorite Pokemon from Black and White, Chandelure. Shiandara. Larvesta is Merarupa. No, Ba, right? Yeah, Ba. I always keep Po and Ba mixed up, but Meraruba. Yeah, Meraruba. Sorry, Meraruba. That makes more sense. Volcarona is Uragamosu. SQ, the Ice Cube Penguin Pokemon. Rory Supo. And 3 water for 160 damage. And the attack is Piping Hot Block. So how you would say that is Asuasu. Buroshita, I guess. I don't know. Charcadet. We have Hammer Rouge. So another one. Scorching Armor. If this Pokemon is in the active position and is damaged by an attack, from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. Really good. Status conditions are always cool. Especially this one doesn't require a coin flip, right? Yeah. So look, it just does the burn without the coin flip. Because usually status conditions rely on a coin flip, but not that one, which means it's good. Lapras. Yeah, like I do like the artwork of Lapras. Looks really cool. Carvanha. Kibania. Sharpfang. Surudo. Sorokiba. Kiba from Naruto. Yes. Yeah, we got Weasel and Floatzel, Temple, Politoed, Seismitoad. So not Seismitoad EX. X was really good back in the day. But he seems to be enjoying the rain and protecting a flower. I love you, Seismitoad. I love you. I actually like rain. It's actually raining outside right now, actually, which is really cool because it's been very hot the past couple of weeks or so. It's been the 90s, and it's like, oh, it's so hot. Hatsui, Hatsui. It's like I'm so ready for fall. Aki. I'm so ready for fall. I'm so ready for the leaves to change color. I'm so happy for the 60-degree weather. Oh, Atsui ga kirai desu. I don't like the heat. Cubchew, being kawaii as ever. Bear tick. Soon Bea. What is a Bea? Because he's a bear. But bear means Kuma. Like, Kuma is bear because there's a character named Kuma in One Piece, and he looks like a bear. Which Kuma is quite interesting. I do like Kuma. The backstory with Kuma and Bonnie is really interesting. Especially in what's it called? The arc with Vegapunk. Egghead, I guess? Yeah. Really cool backstory. Cryogonal. I heard this was a pretty good card. Fast freeze for 30 damage. If you go second and it's your first turn, your opponent's active Pokemon's not paralyzed. That's pretty good. Like in case you go second, it's actually pretty cool. Get Froakie. Keromasu. Then we have Frogadier. Oh, this is the Wiglet. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I love the Wiglet. The Wiglet is so cool. So cute. I love Wiglet and Wug Trio. So, Rain Splash, Mizukage. Because Mizu means water, so that makes sense. So I guess, yeah, Mizu means water, but in this case it's rain, because rain is Ame. Water is Mizu, so it's quite interesting how they just put Mizu instead of Ame, but hey, I'm not judging. I'm not Japanese, so I have no right to say like what's wrong and what's right, because I'm not Japanese. I've never visited Japan. I was not raised in a Japanese family, even though I would love to visit Japan. That's definitely one of my bucket list trips I would love to go. I would love to visit Japan. I would love to visit. Maybe even live there for a year. Maybe even live there permanently. We'll see. Umetori, Imotori. Oh, that's Wug Trio. Then we got Finizen, which is basically a dolphin. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, search deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon. Put it on to this Pokemon to evolve with the shelf of your deck. See water deck. Then we have another Finzen, which is just Tail Smack for 30, which, I like the other Finzen better with the evolution. Like ability for 1 energy. That's better. Palifin. Jet Punch for 30. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then Justice Kick for 110. If this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active spot this turn, then this attack does nothing. But still really good. I would definitely put that in my GLC deck. And then, of course, the Magnemite, the Magneton, and the Magnezone. I'm sure my cousin is gonna freak out about this card because he's a huge fan of the Magnezone line, the Magnemite, the Magneton, and the Magnezone. So I'm sure he's gonna like that Evolution line a lot and put it in his Magnezone collection. Shout out to my cousin. So, uh, yeah. So let me see the effect of Magnezone here. 50 damage. You may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. 180 damage. This attack does 30 damage to itself. I don't think this is going to be a good line in GLC, but hey, like it's good for Magnezone collectors out there. Then we have Electric. Volt Wave for 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's really a coin flip. I'm not really a huge fan of coin flips. Yeah. And then there's the Thunderous. So that would be, yeah. Boruto Rosu. Bad weather, which is kind of appropriate because it is, like it's not like super bad weather out there, but it's definitely not sunny though. But it's bad weather enough. Let's just say that. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon from your opponent's attacks. Okay, pretty good. So they can't snipe you from the bench. So that's pretty good. 140 damage. This Pokemon also does damage to itself. And then we have Toxatrix. Really cool looking Toxatrix, man. Really cool. Then we have as an EX. Discard 2 energy, which is fine because you can get it back from Flaffy from like Evolving Skies. So basically Flaffy is like Electric from Noble Victories. But you can find Flaffy in Evolving Skies. So I guess you could play probably a 4. I would do a 4-1-4 line and then put 4 rare candy in there. And then put your 4-4 line of Flappy. There you go. Oh, one of my favorite Pokemon. Not Tadbulb, but how could you like Tadbulb? Which, fun fact, if you guys have seen my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, I'd be stepping on those things and they drive me crazy. But I do like Bellybolt. Bellybolt is cool. I think the second one is better though. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks if your opponent's a lightning Pokemon. So really good if you're facing against a lightning deck. So that's pretty good. And then we have a new Miraidon. So same thing how you would say it in Japanese. Quick draw for 20 damage and draw 1 card. Techno Turbo for 150 damage. Attach a basic lightning energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. I think the other Miraidon is better. Like from base set Scarlet and Violet, I think that one is better, me personally. Ooh, Cleffa is good. Grasping Draw. For 0 energy, draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. Very, very good draw card in your GLC decks. Really, really good. I would definitely put that in my Psychic GLC deck. Oh yeah, for sure. Then we have Clefable, Lunar Zone. Like it kind of reminds me of that episode. Like one of my favorite episodes from like the original Pokemon show. I love the Clefairy episode. Does anybody like that episode? I do. And Clefairy. Oh, so kawaii. I love it. Mecha kawaii. Just such a cute episode. I love this one. I love the Jigglypuff one. And yes, I love the Doug trio. The Diggly-dig, Diggly-dig, Diggly-dig. Doug trio. I'm like, yeah. I like when Pokemon sing. They're such great singers. Yes, they are. Togepi. I'm taking way too long, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because we're like at the halfway mark already. So we have Togekiss, which I love Togekiss. I love Togekiss a lot. Once at the end of your turn, after you attack, you may use this ability. Draw until you have 8 cards in your hand. I don't know if that's going to be good. I don't know. Probably not. And then we have Espeon, which is such a cute artwork. And Pokemon. Can you make different Eevee evolutions but different colors? You know what I mean? Like, can we have like a psychic Eevee, like a grass Eevee, a fire Eevee, a colorless Eevee, even though every Eevee up to this point has been colorless, but still, the colorless Eevee, fairy Eevee. Let's just have an Eevee for each type. That way we could play these Eevee evolutions. Please, Pokemon. But, a while. Spoink. Actually, a fun fact, which is super sad. Spoink has to keep bouncing on its tail just to keep itself alive, because at any point, if it stops bouncing, like it's dead, basically. And I'm like, that's super sad. Very sad. Lunatone, Solrock, Baltoy, Claydol, not as good as the Cosmic Power Claydol, which I think it's from Great Encounters. I'm pretty sure it's Great Encounters. Ooh, Vespiquen as a psychic? And it uses grass energy? Whoa. So, recovery Pheromones heals 60 damage to one of your Pokemon. Phantom Queen for 200 damage. Put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. I don't know if that's going to see any play, though. But it looks cool, though. And then we have Sinister Tea, which is really cool because they have actual, real life, like, cups of tea in the background. And that's really cool. So Sinister Tea gets to be a part of the Teacup family, or just be a part of the Beauty and the Beast movie with Chip and Mrs. Potts. But yeah. So Sinister Tea, welcome to the Teapot Teacup family. And then we have Sinister Tea, which looks like Sinister Tea is leaving the party. He's like, he or she, whatever. Sinister Tea is like, forget this party. I'm out of here. Because you ain't drinking me. You ain't drinking me. You ain't putting no sugar in me, or honey, or cream, or whatever you like to put in your tea. Nope, not me. I'm out of here. It's just funny. So funny. And then we got the dog. Pochi. No. Bochi? Bochi. Yep, Bochi. Bochi again. So there's 2 of them. Struggle to death. 80 plus damage. If your opponent has exactly 2 or 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does 120 damage. Struggle to death. Wow, Pokemon? That's like the most Like, scary attack ever. Struggle to death. Wow. Shinimono Gururi. Shinimono Gururi, which means struggle to death. Yikes! Let's stay away from this Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stay away from that Pokemon. Then we got the Houndstone EX. Last respects. So we go from struggle to death to last respects. Are we doing some honorable killing around here, Pokemon? Is that what we doing? I'm like, wow, okay. Then we have the Diglett, the trio. We have Larvitar, Pupitar. No Tyranitar though. No Godzilla. We get no Godzilla. So far, maybe. Nosepass, Barboach, Wishcash, Bonsly, Drillburt, which is basically a mole, basically. Stunfisk. Man, I can't stand moles. I like Drillburt and Hexadrill, but I can't stand moles. Not only, like, no offense to the animal, but they're ugly animals. They ugly. Like, have you looked at a mole? Like moles and possums and like they're so ugly too, and they tear up your yard. And I'm like, yeah. Not a huge fan of moles. Carbonitable, Lycanroc, Toadstool. Ooh, Toadstool again, but as a ground type. Then we have Kawawith. Yeah, so we get one of the Titan Pokemon. Is that one of the first Titan Pokemon to get an EX? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, check out one of my videos, one of the Scarlet walkthroughs, where I actually fight Kawa if. I made so many crab jokes, and we're just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, the Grimamora. I've seen this on Twitter. Really, really good card. And I'm gonna tell you why. Dust Field for its ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your Pokemon cannot have more than 3 benched Pokemon. If they have 4 or more benched Pokemon, they discard the benched Pokemon until they have 3 on their bench. If more than one effect changes the number of benched Pokemon allowed, use the smaller number. Very, very, very good card in Standard. Like, this is going to be a very good card in Standard. It's like, what's the field card? What's the stadium card? From Brilliant Stars that does the same thing, because this one's better because yes, it does have to be in the active position, but it doesn't affect you and your opponent. Like with the stadium card, which I am forgetting the name and I feel stupid, but the stadium card like affects both players. This card just affects the opponent, but it has to stay in the active position in order to do so. So very, very good card. That's going to be a very, very good card in many decks. Definitely, for sure. Then we have a new version of Koraidon for Splitting Beam for 20 damage. This attack also does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Gaia Press for 230 damage. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. So I don't know which one's going to be better, though. I don't know if the original one is going to be better or this one. I want to say this one is going to be better. So that's quite interesting how this one is better than the original, but with Miraidon, the original is better than this one. Then we have Charizard, Dark Charizard. Yes, the card that everybody wants. including me. I want that card too. So Rizaton. Rizaton is how you say Charizard. And when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to three basic or energy cards, and attach any Pokemon any way you like. Shuffle your deck. Burning Darkness, Burning Abyss. Sounds like Burning Abyss. Yeah. 180 damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. But still a really good card though. Like, has Charizard ever been good? Haven't we ever had a meta Charizard? Minus the one from X and Y. I know that one was really playable, but I think that's the only playable Charizard we've ever got. Well, I think Arceus Charizard is pretty good too. I think Arceus Charizard was pretty good, and then X and Y. One of the X and Y sets, I think, was Flash Fire. I'm pretty sure. So Flash Fire Charizard and Arceus Charizard were probably the only two good Charizards in the meta at the time period. Kanashi. That's very sad. Very, very sad. And then we have Clogsire, which I love Clodsire. Your opponent's after Pokemon is now poisoned. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon cannot retreat. Could be good. Then we have Umbreon with some beautiful artwork. I will say, I love the artwork of this Umbreon. Unfortunately, I can't play it in my GLC deck. Unfortunately. But very, very pretty art, though. Houndour, and Houndoom, which is one of my favorites. We got Absol EX, which looks so cool. Darkrai. Then we go through the metal Pokemon. Yeah, so we're just going to speed this along, since we only got 20 minutes left of this stream, because my back hurts sitting in this chair for a long period of time. Definitely in the future, I definitely want to get a gaming chair. I need to get a comfortable chair, because when you sit in hard chairs like that, it really hurts your back and it really hurts your butt too. Then we have Dragonite. Let's see if we get any good GLC dragon Pokemon, because I love dragon Pokemon. We got Eevee, but unfortunately it's the colorless Eevee. Kanashi. Ooh, we got Stoutland, which is not the one. Oh, like, is it the one from Black and White where, like, it's a supporter lock? Because I know that there's a supporter lock Stoutland. I can't remember what set it's from. I think it's from Black and White. I'm pretty sure. One of the Black and White sets. Because I love lock decks. I really want to get the Vileplume from, is it Ancient Origins? I definitely want to get that card for my GLC deck, so I can lock my opponent's item cards in their hands so they can't play them. Because I love lock-based decks. I love trainer lock decks. I love supporter lock decks. I like stadium lock decks. I like ability lock decks. I just love lock decks. Lock decks are fun. Okay, now we get into the supporters and trainers. Greta! Oh, we get to see Greta! Greta, yes! I love Greta. Until the end of the turn, you may play this card. None of your Pokemon can attack. This includes Pokemon that come into play this turn. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach one of your Pokemon. Shuffle your deck. That absolutely sucks, in my eyes, because your Pokemon can't attack. Yeah, that's kind of crappy. We got Ortega, one of the team star people. Patrol Cap. Oh, so we got Officer Jenny's cap then. That's awesome. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached is in the active spot, cards in your deck cannot be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks, abilities, item cards, Pokemon tool cards, or supporter cards. That could be pretty good. Pretty good, I guess. Poppy Corn. Yes, I call her Poppy Corn because every time I hear Poppy, it just reminds me of Poppy Corn, which I want some Poppy Corn right now. That's great. Then we have Rhyme. Yes, one of my favorite gym leaders. I love Rhyme. Town Store. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a Pokemon to a card, reveal it, put it into their hand, shuffle your deck. Yeah, that could be pretty good. You got a lot of tools in your deck. Oh, this is like Rocky Helmet. When the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's Pokemon, put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. I want to take this and Rocky Helmet and pair it up with Mischief or Maschiff or whatever. Because could you imagine if you had those? Well, you couldn't attach them at the same time because only one Pokemon can have one item attached at a time unless they have an ability to do so. But I'm totally going to put this in my Maschiff deck with Rocky Helmet and Vengeful Punch. Fun. That's going to be fun. But yeah, guys, those are all the cards from Obsidian Flames. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like this set, and some people just don't like Scarlet and Violet as an era of Pokemon cards in general. But like in my opinion, I like Scarlet and Violet, like as a TCG set because I think I've explained this in another video, but I love where Scarlet and Violet is going. I think Standard is going to be more fun. I love how we have to evolve our Pokemon now, with rare candy and things like that, because I'm just so sick and tired of just big basic Pokemon. I'm just not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan. Like ever since I will say like Tag Team GXs, ever since like Tag Team GXs all the way up to V Star, V Maxes, all that. That's the era of Pokemon that I just did not like. I just did not like these big basics. I didn't like how you were forced me to play a GX deck or you're forcing me to play, a VMAX deck. Sorry, Corviknight. I love you, Corviknight. But it's just sometimes I want to build a just a one prizer deck. And just back in that time period, just one prizer decks are just not they just can't hold up because Tag Team GXs and Vs, V Maxes, V Stars, they just couldn't keep up. And I'm really happy with Scarlet and Violet. They're going towards that direction where, hey, you have to evolve your Pokemon now. We're going to slow the game down. We're going to make a lot of recovery cards, which I'm definitely am a fan of because I love recovery in my decks. So me personally, I like where Scarlet and Violet is going. And so to the Pokemon Company, don't mess it up. So yeah, guys, I think I might end this stream. I'm a little bit shorter, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this live stream of me talking about the Obsidian Flame set. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy talking about, like the different cards and stuff. Good luck, everybody, to all of your pre-releases. I hope you pull very, very good and very, very well. I hope you you find cards for your decks. You find cards for your collection. Finding cards to grade from like PSA to what are some of the grading companies? Yeah, there's PSA, there's CGC. Yeah, CGC, and I think there's Beckett, and then there's some other ones. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this live stream down below. Also, I will be doing some more Pokemon walkthroughs of Brilliant Diamond, so definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely next week there's going to be a One Piece chapter, so I'll definitely be doing a live stream about me reading the One Piece chapter and talking about it. I'm really excited for the One Piece live action. That's coming really, really soon. I've been really enjoying Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War. I'm really excited about that. I might make a video talking about just all the episodes that I've seen so far of the new season, because I'm really enjoying that right now. I'm watching JoJo's. I'm watching JoJo's the Ocean arc, where the protagonist is a female, which is different for sure because all of the protagonists have been men. So like it's a good change of pace.